The Zod 500 presents Canadian Elections of History! The 23rd election in Canadian history happened on the 31st of March, 1958. One day before April Fool's Day, so had they waited one more day, it seems like, the winner would probably not, be the winner that people would accept. But anyways, this election had four major party candidates, but these candidates got little to no seats, so they're not important. The ones that are important is the incumbent prime minister for 9 months, John Diefenbaker, who's been leader of this party since the 14th of December 1956, and he's running from Prince Albert. Whereas Lester B. Pearson of the Liberal Party has been leader ever since Louis Saint Laurent, the former Prime Minister, retired from politics altogether on the 16th of January 1958, and he is running out of Algo East. Lester B. Pearson would actually do one of the most scumbaggery things a political candidate can do towards their rival: call for them to resign. That's right, when Lester Pearson was first chosen to be the new Liberal leader after Louis Saint Laurent's resignation, he gave an ill-advised speech calling for the resignation of John G. Diefenbaker. Diefenbaker said, "No, fight me," and so he did. Pearson's horrible idea to call out the pretty decently popular Prime Minister John Diefenbaker to resign helped Diefenbaker massively, and I mean insanely massively, in this election. With 265 seats in the House of Commons and 133 needed to win, John Diefenbaker received 208, going from a small majority government of just 7 extra seats to the biggest majority in the House of Commons ever. A massive gap, and I mean insanely massive. 160 seat difference, because Pearson received 48, and those had to be the most liberal places in the entire world to have somehow still voted for Pearson after his tremendously horrible campaign that he had put up. Diefenbaker received the most votes up to that point with 3,910,852, which somehow only amounts to 53.67% of the, popular vote. So, yeah, I mean, I very rarely, when I'm making these videos, root for a candidate to win, but this is the only time that I wanted Diefenbaker to actually win this election because of just how much Pearson messed up his campaign. Not only calling out Diefenbaker to resign, but there were a million other things that Pearson could have done way better to help his campaign, but just fumbled it in the end. But yeah, whatever. By that time, though, it wasn't really popular to oust your current leader and put them in for another one after losing an election like it is now. Well, maybe that's going to dictate Canadian future, but I can't give away hints. And I'll see you guys for the election of 1962.